Wanted to talk about an idea about this crinkle glass and what happens when you fuse it on double rolled, which is the standard thickness. It's about 1/8 of an inch thick, and thin rolled. This is the crinkle glass, and you can see the green, magenta, blue fuses up to this, red, silver to this, and the CAR is candy apple red. It's really a gnarly texture. It's quite like splinter. Right here, these are exposed. Right here, this is cyan copper. Look at that needle look to it. That is really awesome. However, what I did here is I turned the dichro upside down so that the clear side of the dichroic piece, right here, was up. Anyway, here's what happens. Here's the experiment. I cut these little squares out, and I believe they were 5/16. And I put the 5/16 dichro on top of double rolled dichro here on the left side. So these 6 right here is the thin dichro on top of double thickness, well, double rolled, and the same squares cut out on this side. All these were cut the same measurement, but these over here were all put on thin roll dichro, or thin roll dichro, same thin roll dichro over here. This dichro was put on top of double rolled, and this over here on thin. Look at the difference. Obvious difference. You can see that these little guys really shrunk. Although they were the same size squares, they really shrunk compared to this size. Not only did that, notice this straight edges. Look at the gap in here. You can tell that there's a significant difference in size. And every one of these circles, these little cabochons, all started out the same size. Remember, again, these 6 right here were on double rolled, and all these over here on thin rolled underneath as the base glass. Makes a big difference, as you can see. So I advise people, if you're going to use thin dichro, put a double roll clear over the top or black under the bottom, whatever the application is, in other words, because you can see it makes a significant difference in the fusing between thin and double roll. Thin on this side, double roll on this side. All the same size squares, but they fuse different sizes. You can see a difference. And this is the glass that I started out with. Anyway, I thought I would throw that in there because it is of interest to some who are just starting out in fusing. So if you're going to put thin roll on top of thin roll, like I did here, or thin glass over thin glass, it's going to shrink on you. Just thought I'd let you know. Here's your proof. Bye-bye.